Hi and welcome to Swedish Plant Guys. In this video we give you 5 quick tips on one of Sweden's most popular Christmas flowers, the Poinsettia. Now let's go. Number 1. When you are going to buy your Poinsettia, if it is in plastic like this, and it quite often is here in Sweden, then make sure that you take a look at the entire plant before you buy it, because when you take away the plastic like this, quite often you have a lot of leaves down here that are yellow, brown. It just doesn't feel that well because it has been in plastic for quite some time. That means that the plant might not be looking as good as it did in the plastic. Now a quick extra tip for you. When you have the plant out of the plastic, take a look at the bottom here. If you see roots in the drainage holes, that is a positive thing. It means that the plant is rooted well. Number 2, know that the poinsettia is extremely sensitive to cold. That means that when you buy your plant, it needs to be wrapped completely in something and protect it from the cold outside. Now here in Sweden, this is a very, very popular Christmas flower, meaning that you usually buy this in winter time. So if you know that it is cold outside, and what I mean by that, if it's below 15 degrees Celsius or 59 degrees Fahrenheit, you need to wrap it in something. Now the plastic it's wrapped in the shop like this is not enough. Make sure that they wrap it completely, either in paper or in plastic like this. Also, make sure that it's transported home to you in a heated car or otherwise heated, so that you know that it will not get damaged during transport. Another thing is that when you get it to your house, make sure to place it somewhere where you do not experience drafts. You should also know that it is sensitive to high heat as well. So make sure that you're not placing it somewhere, for instance, next to your fireplace, because it will get damaged. Number 3, the poinsettia wants to have a lot of light. So it's very important that when you place it in your home, you place it somewhere where it gets a lot of indirect sunlight. Meaning, we recommend that you place this on a windowsill next to a window. If you can't place it there, make sure that you place it somewhere next to a window so it gets a lot of light. If you place this in a dark spot, it will start to fall apart, it will start to shed the leaves, and eventually the whole plant will die. Number 4, the poinsettia drinks quite a lot of water. So how do you know when to water again? Well, it's quite easy. Make sure to just feel the top of the soil. When the top of the soil starts to dry up, when it's dry up here, then you know it's time to water again. You take the plant to your sink, place it there and water on top of the soil. Make sure that all of the excess water goes out from the drainage holes in the bottom of the pot and then just goes down into the sink. You leave it there for a couple of minutes to make sure that all the excess water goes out, and then you can place it on your windowsill again. When it's time to water, you just feel the top of the soil and then you do that again. So how often do you have to do this? Well, it's our experience, at least here in the southern parts of Sweden, that you are going to have to water this plant approximately every other day. But feel the soil to make sure. Number 5. We recommend you to place your poinsettia in a pot, in an outer pot that is taller than the plastic pot you have it planted in. This here is actually almost 10 centimeters taller. Now, the advantage by this is that when you have it placed inside here, it is raised from the bottom. So if you are not taking your plant to the sink to water it, if you're actually watering it on your windowsill like this, what happens is that the excess water goes down into the bottom of the outer pot here. which means that the roots here are never standing in water because that will kill your poinsettia. So by placing it in a taller pot that is raised up above the water, you will never have that problem. Now, this pot is actually, as you can see inside of here, it's raised so that when I place it, it stays here on top. If you don't have this type of a pot, you can just easily put some gravel, some stones, or maybe some leca pebbles in the bottom, and that will raise your poinsettia from the bottom. This way, you have an easier way of knowing that it never stands in water. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps our channel a lot. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do. Hit the bell as well so you get a notification every time we put up something new. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram, where you can get sneak previews on upcoming videos and sometimes a little bit more. Now until next time, hej då!